Planning a destination wedding, wondering how you find a travel professional that specializes in destination weddings? Hold on, let's talk. Okay, so you've decided you want to have a destination wedding, you've watched some of my videos, you believe that you need a travel professional, you want to have someone help you plan this destination wedding, find the resort, but your question is, hey Jack, how do I find that person other than you? Well, again, I'm here, Vacationies, we'd love to help you. Here's my first tip, would be talk to someone you know as a bride or a groom, or a parent of a bride and groom, that has made a destination wedding. They've probably worked with a travel professional, they probably have insight in how they worked with that travel professional, hopefully they like that travel professional. But I think that's really my first thing, is find someone that has had a destination wedding, ask them who they've worked with, maybe who they've talked to and they didn't like, but that's a great way. The next tip I have is find someone, if maybe you, that has attended a destination wedding. Now, again, if you're a guest at a destination wedding, you didn't deal with the travel professional to help you find the resort and do the contracts, but here's what's important. You did deal with the travel professional that was managing the wedding, helping you book your room, identify the dates you want to go, you understand their customer service capabilities, how responsive they were, did they provide the information you needed to make your decisions. So I think that's really good. And again, maybe you didn't attend the wedding, but if you have a friend of yours that maybe has attended a destination wedding, ask them, hey, who was it that helped you book your trip for that wedding? Do you know what company they worked for? And get references from them. The next thing is, maybe you and your family have taken a vacation and you've used a travel professional to help book that vacation. Maybe it's a cruise, maybe it's Disney, maybe it's a beach vacation, maybe you went to Australia, wherever it is. But talk to that travel professional and ask them, do you have experience in planning destination weddings? If they say yes, ask them how many and ask them some questions. We'll go over that. I'm going to do a video about that next week. But if they say, oh, I specialize in Disney, or oh yeah, I can do a destination wedding, I've never done one, my suggestion is try to find someone that has experience in planning a destination wedding. Now, one of the other things you can do is, if you spend some time as a bride or groom identifying resorts that you like, you can contact the wedding team at the resort. And maybe you've already done that to get their wedding brochure, learn about their locations, but ask the wedding planner at the resort or the wedding manager at the resort, are there travel professionals that you have worked with that you can tell me do a great job with your resort? Now again, they may only speak to you about their resort or their chain of resorts, but you may want to ask them for a referral, because these are people that already know, if that's the resort you're interested in, that resort. But again, if they have knowledge, there's a likelihood if they have knowledge of that resort, they may have knowledge of other resorts as well. Now when we talk about the resorts and getting a referral from them, the other thing you can look at is on the resort's wedding website, which many of the resorts will have a whole section dedicated to wedding planning. You may find that they have a referral tool. As an example, we at Vacationies are certified by many of the resorts because we've taken their training, we've been to the resorts, and because of that, they list us on their website. So you do want to look at the websites. The other thing you can do is, outside of looking at the resorts, if you're looking at different travel agencies or travel professionals' websites, because they say they focus on destination weddings, see if they have a section there of certifications they are holding. So they may tell you, as an example, with Dreams Resorts, they could be certified, or as an example, Hard Rock has a whole program where they train us on planning weddings at Hard Rock. And it involves multiple modules, testing, but you get certified by them. So if you have a specific resort company or resorts you're interested in, you can probably find travel professionals that have been through the training. And I would highly suggest you either look at that as a tool to find a professional, or if there's someone you're working with, you can ask them if they've taken the training from that given resort company. Now, one of the other ways is reviews. Now, here's the thing about reviews. We at Vacationese, you can look on Wedding Wire or The Knot. We've got a good number of reviews. I'd say we do a very bad job of asking for reviews, which I think is good. The issue I have with the reviews is I know a couple of our competitors will basically pay people to write reviews, whether it's giving them discounts off of future trips or things of that nature. So I think you want to read the review, and it may mention, like in ours, I make sure that if we have reviews, I try to respond to them, but it'll mention what we've done. Maybe it'll say, oh, Jack was helpful in finding a destination, or Sharon was helpful in managing my guests coming to the wedding, or it may be a guest writing them. But I think reviews on Wedding Wire, The Knot, and Google could be a good place for you to find something. The other place you can find a travel professional is on Facebook groups. Now, again, I have a problem with this because many of the Facebook groups are run by travel professionals. So I've been told by brides that have found me, Vacationese, on a hotel Facebook group that is run by the hotel, but they've told me that they've seen my name pop up on a Facebook group that's run by another travel professional, and then it disappears. So I'm guessing that those travel professionals may audit and edit the groups. But I think you may find on bride groups that brides are managing versus travel professionals or resorts managing. So you can probably find a bride that may have worked with a travel professional, maybe mentions their name in there, but I think that's also a good place to find it. Now, one of the last places, or could be the first place, is here, social media. I've got my YouTube channel. I've been doing this for 3 years, doing a video every week, and as you can see, there's a lot of information out here. Now, there are other people that are big on Instagram or TikTok. So I would say this, that if you're using social media to find a travel professional, you want to make sure the content they are providing is helpful content. I see too much stuff on Instagram where someone is just taking pictures and videos from a resort and putting it up. To me, anybody can do that. I don't know if you're going to find someone of value to yourself that'll be helpful if all they're doing is just repurposing other person's content. I think you want to find someone that is posting information about, how to plan your wedding, the best locations at this resort. So they're giving you feedback of their knowledge. That's kind of what I try to do here on our channel. If you're trying to find a travel professional and using social media, I think you want to look at the information they're giving and how helpful it is to you versus is it just public domain information that they're stamping their name on. Other than that, these are my ideas on how you can find a travel professional to work with you and help you organize your destination wedding. As I've said before, I think it's very important you do work with a travel professional to either help you find the resort, the destination, or just manage your wedding and help you get contracts if you found the resort. I am going to do a video next week about questions you want to ask the travel professional you're interested in working on to make sure that they actually can be helpful to you. This is Jack with Vacationese, and thank you very much for watching my videos.